Fishermen and charter boat captains aren't very happy about proposed changes to the red snapper season. NOAA is considering cutting the season short again.
That's right. The agency is talking about 40 days this time. Fox News reporter Paige Malone was at the meeting in Mobile tonight where people were invited to voice their concerns. So, Paige, what was the tone?
Well, Denise, there were a lot of people speaking up tonight, and most of them say, yes, something does need to be done to protect the red snapper population, but they don't all agree on a shorter season. Ones with whom I spoke said it's not about cutting the season, it's about keeping better count of what's caught.
Unless your goal is just to reduce participation in the fishery instead of managing the fish.
I would much rather have the state of Florida manage a lot of my fish than the federal government.
You're listening to recreational and commercial fishermen speaking their minds. They're responding to NOAA's proposal to cut red snapper season by 8 days. A government representative says last year too many fish were caught, and now there's a need to cut back to control the population.
The catch rates are going up every year, and trips tend to go up a little bit. The fish are getting bigger, and the increases in the quota aren't keeping up with the increased catch rate.
Charter boat captain Scott Hickman says it's not about the time. It's about the fish. One thing he suggests is giving each person a certain number of days they can use whenever they want. In this case, he wouldn't mind having fewer than 40 days.
If we had the flexibility of going and doing it when we wanted to, as long as we were accountable and then they knew we were taking those fish and when those fish were counted, we would be able to use it and it would benefit our businesses.
The problem is accountability. Hickman says with the way data is being collected now, it just wouldn't work. Hickman and charter boat captain Mike Jennings are part of a pilot program out of Texas. It uses an iPad application called iSnapper.
It's a real simple app that could be used by the charter fishermen.
Before even leaving the dock, the captain enters in what they're fishing for, where they're fishing, and how many anglers are on board. Then you fill in the catches.
And hit submit trip. And as soon as this receives a 3G signal, it downloads all that information to Texas A&M Corpus Christi. And they have the information of what I caught real time before my boat ever arrives on the dock.
Jennings says an app like this would give the captains and officials real-time data about the entire catch as the season progresses. NOAA officials say it is looking at ways to better calculate the red snapper population. It's hoping for a change by 2013.
And patience, I guess, is the only thing we can hope for.
Now we expect the final decision to be made in spring.